Welcome to Fangirls.
Hey guys, today's episode is going to be a delicious one because we are discussing the best cinematic chefs. You know the ones that make you want to jump through the screen and take a bite.
So here's the deal. We're going to talk about our favorite chefs, their best culinary moments, and who we would hire to cater our dinner party.
And we even had some of the chefs bring us some of their best dishes to try.
So whether you're a foodie or a film buff, this episode is for you.
Let's get started. So right now we're going to start off with pizza from the movie Mystic Pizza.
Oh my God, Leona, I need the best Mystic Pizza you've ever made.
Why? Everyone in the movie talks about how good this pizza is.
I ordered the house specialty, the Mystic Pizza. Mystic indeed. Exactly the right blend of cheese and tomatoes and spices.
So we decided, let's give it a try for ourselves. Here goes nothing. Super cheesy pizza, pepperoni. I like the crust. Like the dough is really good. I just brought one down. Have you seen Mystic Pizza?
The Mystic Pizza in Mystic, Connecticut.
Where Julia Roberts' character and her other two friends worked and found love in the summertime. The only one I really remember is Daisy, because that's the one that Julia Roberts plays. Because she starts dating this really wealthy guy, and I think she just gets like jealous and insecure because she sees him with another like wealthy woman. She just starts going crazy and pours like,
Hey!
My car is beautiful.
I don't know what's up with Julia Roberts in movies. Sometimes she's just like so unhinged. So let's move on.
Number 9, we have The Princess and the Frog. And unfortunately, our chef wasn't able to bring us our dish today. But you all know Tiana's specialty was beignets. Princess and the Frog takes place in New Orleans, and beignets is a New Orleans specialty. So, of course, we had to add it to the list. Everyone in the movie loved Tiana's beignets. They thought they were so good. She was even going to open up a restaurant off of selling them and things like that.
I love New Orleans, man. If you
Love
ever had
New
a beignet,
Orleans.
man, a beignet alone, honestly, I mean, it might not be enough for our dinner party, but Tiana, if you bring the gumbo, you have a fair chance.
You want the number one spot? Bring your baddest bitch out. Bring your baddest out, right?
All right. At number 8, we have Fruit Loop Crusted Chicken by Eddie from Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. And now thinking back on it, was it really like $1 million? Like, were these kids in high school really battling out in the kitchen for $1 million?
Can you really win $1 million?
No. That's just how much they give out in scholarships. No, it comes with a small cash prize.
And it was so cool because in this movie, they actually had Bobby Flay as a guest star. So let's give this a try.
All right.
Okay. Honestly, it's not bad. It's really not bad.
It just tastes like sweet chicken, kind of.
Yeah. These flies are trying to get our
food.
But yeah, I love that movie so much. Do you remember that movie?
Very vaguely.
That movie made me mad that we didn't have home ec in my high school. Like, why weren't we learning how to cook? That is like such a huge part of living. Like, there's so many things I learned in school that I never used, but cooking, a lot of people could have used.
Sitting around talking about cookies? How much easier can a class get?
I'll tell you what, right now, he's not catering my dinner party. Love him, though. Love Eddie down.
Hey. You gotta wait till the end, okay?
Up
Up next,
fried chicken.
we have Sasha Tran from Always Be My Maybe.
And how do you pronounce this properly? Kimchi?
Kimchi jjigae. That is a Korean kimchi stew that's derived of meat, sometimes tofu, but mostly kimchi.
Always Be My Maybe. Funny movie. And of course, you know, you have Ali Wong.
Hey, boo.
Keanu Reeves made a special appearance in it. He was so funny.
Hey, Charles. Good to see you again, Mr. Reeves. You too. Hey, may I ask, do you have any dishes that play with time? The concept of time?
I said, who knew he was funny? Sasha Tran is the character that Ali Wong plays, and she's a chef. And, you know, she's having this whole what if kind of situation with her childhood best friend.
Yeah, Randall Park, he plays Marcus Kim, and they end up just reconnecting years later when she's about to open a restaurant using some of his family's recipes, because she was closer to his mom than she was to her own. And I think that's what was such a special element about that movie, and it just made it really sweet. Like, she was so sweet in that movie. Like, she had bought all of his tour merch, which was so cute. Oh my god, like, honestly, I love that movie. Like,
number 6 is Tita from one of my favorite movies of all time, Like Water for Chocolate. And it's just so fitting that we're in Mexico right now because it is a Mexican movie. But anyway, Tita is the main character, and she is the eldest daughter of the family. And in some, I think, older Mexican traditions, the eldest daughter had to take care of the mother till death. She wasn't allowed to marry. She wasn't allowed to do a lot of things. So the movie kind of follows her life and her love. And oh my God, love that movie. That was so bad. It's crazy. Anyway, Tita had so many special recipes, and the importance of her food was that it evoked emotions. Whatever she was feeling when she was cooking would come out into other people who ate her food. And I just love that concept so bad. Like, Tita's specialty dish is stuffed peppers. Unfortunately, Tita wasn't able to serve us this evening. But I just want you to know, it looks so good. We're gonna put a like little picture. Like, check this out. Like, she might be my top because I want to feel something.
Oh my god. My favorite freaking animated movie ever, y'all. I watch this movie like twice a year.
Really?
Twice
Your favorite?
a year.
Number one?
Number one.
Number one?
I mean, yeah, I think so. I love Ratatouille. I love that movie so much because of like the quote that anyone can cook.
You must be imaginative, strong-hearted. You must try things that may not work. And you must not let anyone define your limits because of where you come from. Your only limit is your soul. What I say is true. Anyone can cook, but only the fearless can be great.
You know what I just thought about? The anyone can cook concept? This girl right here taught me how to cook.
It's crazy.
At my big age.
She's really good.
Because they cook down and I had to, you know. I'd be scared to get in the kitchen with them still to this day sometimes. Like,
we're not cooks, but we are family. You tell us what to do and we'll get it done.
I love Remy. I don't know if he could cater a dinner party, but I do love him. He did wash his hands every time. If you didn't peek, he washed his hands every time.
At least he could do.
Number 4.
Oh, I'm so excited for number 4, guys, because
the dish that we have here is called
moqueca de camarão.
And this is a Brazilian dish. It's almost similar to like a gumbo. It was made by Isabella Oliveira from the movie Woman on Top. I love this movie. It's a Latin film. It takes place in Brazil. Penelope Cruz, she's playing Isabella, and basically she's a great cook. I mean, she has this restaurant in Brazil that's like popping, and her husband is the co-owner, but he ends up cheating on her, which is crazy. And I mean, he cheats on her bad, bitch, y'all. Like, it was crazy. But anyway, he cheats on her. She runs away to like San Francisco or something, and she goes to pursue a career as like a cook, but ends up being casted as a TV show chef.
Cooking show.
I am Isabella Oliveira, and this is Passion Food.
Probably why I wouldn't hire Isabella is that her and her man had so much drama.
That's my wife!
This is the husband.
If she did that at my dinner party,
you gotta go, chef.
But after tasting this, I might change my mind. Okay.
Ooh, I'm so excited. Thank you, Isabella. Give me a spoon.
Good.
Ooh.
Good. Maybe we can use some mustard as a spoon.
Smart.
I think the one note I would say is I wish it was spicier.
I agree.
You know? Maybe you and your drama-filled husband can come through.
Maybe.
Next up is this indie classic that I loved and I ran into on Netflix randomly called Chef. Carl Casper, he takes a road trip across the country after getting into it with this food critic who pretty much comes for his cooking and everything like that, and opens up a food truck in Miami. The most popular sandwich from his food truck was this Cubano.
2 slices of cheese, 1, 2 pickles. Now watch this, take this, mustard from end to end. This is what makes it a Cubano. Take the butter, see that? On top, in, just like that. Now watch.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, see how golden that is? That's how you want it to be every time. You gotta be like a robot when you're on the line.
You're the shit, baby, you're the shit.
Okay?
3 equal pieces.
Let's see what we got.
Look at that cheese.
Oh my god, man.
This is the shit.
I just love him and his son's relationship in this movie. Yeah. So, shout out to Carl Casper, the chef from Chef.
The next up, we have a movie that let me just say, it really threw me for a loop. I'm sure many of you have seen it. It's called The Menu, and our featured chef is Chef Slowick, played by Ralph Fiennes, one of my favorite actors. Ugh, love that man.
He does.
He's crazy as hell in that movie. And basically, to give you a little bit without spoiling it, if you haven't seen it, an escort is asked on a date to replace this guy's other date that he had for like this super exclusive restaurant that you have to take a boat to on an island, whatever. And just crazy, dark things happen throughout this restaurant experience.
Welcome to Hawthorne. I'm Julian Slowick, and tonight it'll be our pleasure to feed you.
He just delivers as a chef, and his classic original meal of choice is none other than the cheeseburger.
Yes, Anna Joy, she... Oh.
That's a spoiler, I feel like.
Yeah.
You've taken the joy out of eating.
Let's get in it.
Best cheeseburger.
Kind of is. That was really good. That flavor?
No, Chef Slowick had to pull up on us.
We always cook with love, don't we? Yes, sir! Everyone knows love is the most important ingredient.
Yeah.
That movie is crazy.
That movie is crazy. I literally was at the end like, well,
yeah.
Well, what the hell did I just watch? Oh, yeah.
Our number one chef is Adam Jones from the movie Burnt. Basically, Adam Jones works at this really like high-end fancy restaurant in Paris, but then ends up losing his job from his temper and also his drug addiction, and ends up like trying to
redeem himself, you know, get back on his feet, change his life.
Yeah.
Believe me, the only person who will kill Adam Jones is Adam Jones.
In London, he like gathers all his chef friends from the past and convinces them to help him open this restaurant, but he does it so dirty. Like, he really sabotages them at their current jobs to make them come work for him, which is kind of crazy.
What? Too fucking spicy.
Pepper. Add it kind to it. For Paris.
Man, he does get his karma. But I do love this film because I think it is actually the most true to what it's like to be a chef and to make it your entire life. Like, being a chef is not easy. It's very competitive. That's why a lot of chefs have drug issues. I mean, this guy had a drug issue.
Alcoholism and stuff like that. It's very true. He loves working in restaurants for the fact that, like, you know, the care, if you work at a great restaurant, the care that the chef puts into the food is just like, sometimes it's not enough to kiss the chef. I need to go to the back and fuck the chef.
Fuck that chef. It's hard because like chefs' egos and shit are so crazy. Like, I could never date one.
You mean ever again?
Ever again. But like so Cleo, after trying 5 out of 10 of these chefs' dishes and just being familiar with the other 5, who would you hire to cater our party?
Damn, I think you guys may know my answer. It was the chef I was most passionate about, I'll say. It's gonna be Tita. I know she wasn't able to join us today, but she made so many other things aside from the stuffed peppers, and she was always cooking. The girl was cooking down. She even made chocolate. Shit.
I do love chocolate. Damn, I do love chocolate. But I think I'm gonna have to go with my girl Sasha Tran because I think she cooks with love. And like I told y'all before, I think that she would be really good in a high stakes situation. Like, you never know what happens at a dinner party. So I think she would be really reliable. Either way, whatever chef that you choose to cater your dinner party, I'm sure that they would give you a great time, a great meal, and a great experience.
Right. And if there's a chef that we didn't mention that you think would, you know, cater our dinner party well, let us know in the comments.
And don't forget to like and subscribe on this video.
Okay. So we can bring you more movie, TV, and book stuff, guys. Duh. Okay, titty rolls.
Peace out. Cheers. Salute.
Cheers. Salute.